Okay, so I'm finally going to do some art. I always tell people when they ask what my hobbies are, I always say one of my hobbies is art, but I can't remember the last time I actually did any art. So, up until recently, it's actually been more accurate to say that my hobby is collecting art supplies because I buy so many art supplies because I always think I'm going to do some art and I never do. But today I actually am going to do some. And what I'm going to do is three paintings for my friend. We'll call her Katie. She is my friend at work, and before Christmas, she gave me a very nice, gift bag full of really thoughtful presents. Um, for no reason. She wasn't my secret Santa. She just I had had a bit of a hard time at the end of last year. Um, there were some things that happened that really made me upset and overwhelmed. And but that was in November. By December, I was actually feeling okay again, and I'd I was fine. But she got me some really thoughtful gifts, so I wanted to also get her. I also wanted to thank her and get her some presents. So I know that she's into gaming. So I asked our other work friend what games she's into because so that I could buy one for her. Um, but my friend said that she's already got all the games that she wants to play and that she much prefers gifts that are handmade or that the person has to put some effort into. So what I'm doing is I'm going to apparently one of her favorite games is Stardew Valley, and she really likes these characters called Junimos, which let me show you are these characters in the game. So I'm going to paint three of those in three different colors. go to Asda. My mum loves monkey nuts, so I'm getting this for her as a treat. Okay, I am done with my cooking. I have made this lamb curry and I have made some bulgur wheat with it and salad. I'm really happy with the lamb curry because it's only the second time that I've made it unsupervised. By unsupervised, I mean without my mom. And I just had a little taste and it actually tastes really good. So I'm happy about that. I was really late to learning how to cook. My mom tried to teach me when I was younger, but I refused to learn because I didn't like the reason that she gave me for why I needed to learn how to cook, which was that I need to learn to cook so that I can cook for my future husband one day. It would really annoy me when she'd say that because I was a raging little feminist and it seemed really sexist to me. I grew up seeing a lot of sexism and a lot of double standards, and it would really make me angry seeing those things. So I said to my mum, well, you're not telling my brother to learn to cook for his future wife, so I'm not going to learn to cook unless you make my brother learn to cook as well. And of course my brother didn't learn to cook, and so I refused to learn to cook as well. Fast forward to when I became an adult and I realized, oh, hang on, that's actually a really useful life skill and I should have learned it. So yeah, I'm now learning how to cook. And I do know how to cook a few other dishes, but specifically now I'm trying to learn to cook the dishes that my mum makes, because a little while ago I read the story. I can't remember if I saw it online or if I heard about it on the radio, but I heard about this woman who found in the back of her freezer a meal that was made by her mom, who had since passed away. And it'd been a little while since her mom had passed away, so they had to get like scientists to do some kind of tests on the food to check that it was safe to eat. And the scientists concluded that yes, it is safe to eat this. And the lady burst into tears because she was so emotional at the idea that she would get to taste her mom's cooking one more time. And that story really stuck with me. It really resonated with me, because it had never occurred to me that there'll be a last time when I taste my mom's cooking. I do think about the fact that my mom will pass away, and it does upset me, and that's a whole other issue in itself. The fact that I think about it so much and the fact that it does give me anxiety. But this was like a new aspect that I had never considered before. That, you know, I just take my mom's cooking for granted. Obviously, it's not the only thing I would miss about my mom, but I hadn't even thought about the fact that one day I won't be able to have my mom's food. And I'm trying to make more of an effort to learn my mum's dishes. And today, actually, I am inviting my mum over for dinner. So I'm going to, I'm going to, we're going to have this for dinner. We're not going to have the bulgur wheat. That's for my meal prep. So I'm going to put a few of these things into Tupperware and freeze them. But for my mum, I'm going to make chapatis or maybe warm up some naan. And we've got a salad as well. So yeah, my mum cooks for me a lot. Even though we don't even live in the same house, I go over to my parents' house a lot to eat, especially on the days where I've like especially on days where I've worked from the office as opposed to work from home. On the way back from the office, I am just so tired and I cannot be bothered to do anything. And I always stop by my parents' house, and my mum's always got food ready for me. But today, she's not feeling well, and I thought it's about time that I feed her as well. So yeah, I'm going to go now to pick up my mum and bring her back to my house, and we're going to have dinner together.